If I was an auto repair shop, when I click create invoice, I'm gonna now have an invoice creation system set up here, and I'm gonna go ahead first by starting off with who is my invoice going to. I'm gonna go ahead and type in one of my customers' names here, and I'll select a customer. And then from here, I'll just go to my items and I can add products, and I can create products on the fly. So I can, from this screen, I could create a miscellaneous product if I wanted to. And I could give it whatever rate I wanted to give it. So let's say I wanted to just throw this in for $300. I can add that item. I can then go here and I can say, okay, I added a tire rotation and alignment, and I know my rate for that is $95. So I add that line item to there. So now this is just building out my invoice for the customer. Then I'm gonna go hit add item, and I'm just gonna add in my hourly shop rate. So I have my hourly labor at $80 an hour. And I'm just gonna say this took me 3 hours for shop time. I'll put that in there. And then this has now just essentially built me out an invoice where I was able to charge the customer for labor. I was able to add in whatever parts and products they may have had in their system could be added through this flow. So here, I'm just gonna go down here and create this invoice, and I'll hit save. From here, again, I just have to keep moving my screen around, I apologize. I can go over and I can simply send this as an email to the customer. So as soon as I've created it, I can send an email. I can also preview and I could pull up the invoice myself. Or one of the other cool things we have here is we can create a short link. And so if I wanted to text this invoice or do anything else with it, I can simply hit share short link. I will generate a link where this will live online. I can copy that and I can paste it into a direct message, and I can send this to the customer in any way I would want. When they receive that direct link and click it to open, what they're going to see is my invoice. So from here, again, because I've already associated a customer to this invoice, on here, I can see Abe Jones. Again, this is one that I created just a second earlier, so I wouldn't have to go through the whole linking flow. I can see compliant dual pricing that shows me card and ACH are both available for the customer. I can see a breakdown of the invoice, and this invoice is still editable. So if they would contact me back and I would say, okay, I am gonna give you a 10% discount, I can go into the system, throw a discount onto there and hit update, and it will, when they reopen that link or refresh that tab, that will be the new generated invoice on that exact same URL. So there's nothing to resend to the customer. From here, the customer could select pay now. This would pull up the payment form where they could add a new card, or they could just use the card that they have on file inside of Stackably when I've associated that customer. They could also switch over and complete that invoice with the ACH functionality as well. So that's just a quick view of what that invoice would look like for the customer once I've went into the system and created it. From inside of the system, I'm gonna just go ahead and jump to that customer here. If I wanted to go to the customer, I can just shoot them a quick text from the software and say, let's go down here and we'll just say, your car is ready. Your car is ready. On my phone here, I'll get that text message and I'll respond. I don't have my phone on the screen share here, but you can in real time then go in and communicate here. You can see I just got a message from here, and I could open this up and view the message here, or it'll show back up into my feed here with the customer's communication. I'll be there with whatever they responded. So you do get real-time notifications. Those can be set to go to your email. They can be set to go to your admin app if they're using the admin app for communication. So if they're not trying to use their cell phone number and text out to customers, they can use the software today to do text communication between their customers.